Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we have this amazing device, the Pebble Core Duo. This is the renaissance of the Pebble devices. One of the main drawbacks of this device, it is quite nice and compact. I do love it and I'm going to talk about all the positive things. But one of the negative things is that you do need a smart device to set it up. So something like the Jelly Star, which I think is a great companion for this, or like the Minimal phone, something with Android that you're going to be able to install their app. Finally, you can also get a flip phone like the Cat S22 and you'll be able to install those applications to set it up. So to set it up, you do need that. You could do it via an emulator on your computer, but I do not necessarily recommend that. As you see right here, this is my calendar, essentially giving me a little glimpse of what is to come. And you can see extra details, like what is happening, or kind of like, hey, is a Zoom meeting, what time is it, what time does it start, etc., etc. And because it is e-ink, it saves a lot of battery, so it's not super bright, and you can probably tell some of that, but the battery is amazing. I mean, this is probably my third or fourth day, and I am at 95%. I took it for a run. Here are some of the settings, like the display, backgrounds apps, date and time, quick launch, quiet time, notifications. You can customize it, text size, you can make it larger, you can make it smaller. It is what it is, kind of like it gives you that ability to create some of those things, and you can handle your music, you can connect it. I did a workout earlier today, and I think I'm able to showcase to you kind of like that. Oh, here it is. So there it is, workout. Hey, 30 minutes, 9:31. There's a text from a friend, kind of like telling me what's going on. Gives me some other stuff like, texts that I have had. And whenever you have it synced to the smart device, it will give you these notifications. But whenever you don't, you only will be able to access certain things via Wi-Fi. You can also get the weather, today, 5-day, other city. You can check the settings right there. And it does have a quote unquote Google Assistant or AI assistant thing. I haven't been able to be successful in testing it. Every time I try to set it up, it messes up. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But if you're interested in kind of getting quick answers here and there, it is available. You do have also this Misfit, which is more of like activity tracker, sleep. If you sleep with a smartwatch, I don't. So, that's some of the stuff. Sports, which you can get some of your favorite sports right there, kind of like results. It does have a map that you're able to kind of like, kind of like go around and tell you like, okay, here, this is where you live. And, it kind of tells you like, hey, that's kind of like the area that you live in, et cetera, et cetera. So a lot of nifty features that allows you to make this device useful for your use cases. And of course, it does have further customization. So here it is on the app. This is, of course, e-ink screen on e-ink screen, so it doesn't look the greatest. But you can look at the device. You can look at the applications that you want to set up, or you want to add applications. Like, for example, right here, you can do tools and utilities. And, there it is, a timer, battery plus, compass, and then you just tap on it, learn what it is about, and you can just add it, and boom, right there. It will add it to the device. As you see, is loading it, and it was able to kind of like start calibration. So there you go, doing the little calibration of the compass. So if you are hiking, you can have a compass, right? And because the battery life is so good and so long, it's not going to die on you like most other smartwatch devices, right? So I'm just... there you go, just doing some of that. I'll do it later. But I think it's excellent that you have the ability to at least check out some of these different utilities. And what I love about this device is that the design, because of the e-ink, because of how things are done, it is not super distracting, right? So it's made with intention in mind, and it is not very distracting, in my opinion. You're able to get the information that you need. The design language is not, optimized for attracting your attention. And that's why I personally got this device, because I have a Garmin to track my workouts, and stuff like that. But number one, it keeps dying every 4 days now. Like, it was super great in the beginning when it was brand new. It was about 7 days, probably a week without charging it. But now I have a device because of the ink screen is not using it a lot. I can still track my workouts, my steps, and it's going to last a very, very long time. I mean, this is about my fourth day probably on charge, and it's about 95%. I don't use it a lot, so that also helps. But again, yeah, there you go. Notification. It tells me right there that I have a calendar thing coming up, and yeah, I love the device. I think it's a good addition to maybe getting extra features without compromising on the distraction and not getting all of those colors or extra super smart features. Is more of like a utility device that lasts a very long time. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about this device or any of the other devices I have reviewed, make sure to put them in the comments below. I'll be interacting with you guys. See you next time.